So now that our sketches are complete, we can go ahead and go into the sculpting environment. To do that, we click on the Create Form button on our toolbar, Create Form. Now enter the Sculpt Work environment. We've left Model and gone up to Sculpt. And we want to go ahead and do the Create button. We're going to try a loft. So the first step is to select our first profile, which is the center of the chair. First profile, center of the chair. And then here in the loft toolbar, there is a plus sign. Click on that. Now I can click the left side. That's the left profile. And you can see immediately Fusion 360 connects the two, the center and the left side. We're not done yet. We want to add our connector sketches, and those are called rails. So down here under rails, I want to select the rail, and I want to start with the one at the base of the chair. So I select this rail. And notice that the two profiles are connected following along this rail or sketch guide. Now I can add additional rails. I'm going to add the plus sign, click the one at the front of the chair, and now the final one, plus sign again, and the one here at the back of the chair. So now our two sides are connected. We're using these rails and profiles. They're all labeled here in Fusion to understand what is what. Now a couple things we can change. First off, the length spacing. We've got 8 faces, and that's a lot across here. We can do perhaps 2. See that change there. And then the faces going the other direction, there are 8. I'll zoom in here a little bit. You can see it doesn't follow the lines exactly. If I change this to, try 14 first, that's going to get it a lot closer. But now I have a lot more to work with. So I have to decide, how closely to follow the line versus how many I want to work with. I'm going to go ahead and do 10 for this example. 10. Alright, that's looking pretty good, like half of our chair. I'm going to go ahead at this point and say OK. And there it is, half of our chair. I'm going to turn off our canvases so we can see just that portion. I'm also going to turn off our construction planes for now. Here's half of the chair. The next tool I want to use is symmetry. Symmetry, and I want to mirror duplicate. It asks me to duplicate which T-spline body. I select our half of a chair. And then the mirror plane. When I select that, it was critical to draw this center profile along the center work plane so that this mirrors across perfectly. Click that. Now this weld tolerance, we're going to leave that the way it is. But what it does is it welds vertices across the center. And that lets us have this tangent arcs, these smooth curves, because this is a welded vertex here. And that's why previously the close counts was true on creating those sketches, and the tangency didn't have to be perfect because at the end of the day we are welding the vertices down the center and creating that curve. I'm going to go ahead and say OK. And here is our sculpted chair. You can see it here. And go ahead and go into Appearance. And I can adjust this material. I'm going to edit this material. This is not required, but I want to just show how smooth these curves are. If I change my roughness down to 0 and say Done, close, I'm reflecting the room I'm in. So I'm in this warehouse type environment. You can see it reflected behind us. And those curves are looking really nice. Nice and clean and tight there. And that's it.